Welcome back to Studio One Vintage Guitars, New Zealand's home of vintage guitars. My name is Nick Brightwell, and today we have a real wicked vintage guitar. So we have a 1942 J-45, and it is in, let's just say for its age, it's in mint condition. Let's just quickly go over. We've got a little bit of finish checking here. Not a little bit, we've got a little bit more than a little bit. We have a bit of finish checking on the back, if you can see that in the... We also have just a few bits of buckle rash. This is a wonderful guitar. And we have our 43, wherever it is, it's over your shoulder. We have the 43 Southerner Jumbo as well, so we have kind of two guitars of the same era to compare. And to compare this to the Southerner Jumbo, we had the Mahogany back inside, so got a bit more of a blues machine. We have a bit more low end. Now, just a quick side note, if you're watching a lot of videos, you'll hear me play that song often. That's Skip James' Crow Jane. Look up Crow Jane by Skip James on YouTube. You'll find a wonderful black and white video. That video, just to his left is Son House, and just to his right is Booker White. You can find Son House's performance under Death Letter 1967, and you can find Booker's performances. That filming was done, I believe it was done at the Newport Folk Festival, and they were trying to create a frolic, a house party environment, and yes, Skip does an amazing job of Crow Jane. So one more time. Okay, so we're going to go down to drop D. So this has the slightly shorter scale length at 24 and 3/4, so it makes it a very interesting dreadnought. If you compare this to a Martin dreadnought, you know, this is a little shorter, which means you don't have as much string tension, which means you have maybe a little bit more give for finger picking. I think because of those characteristics, it was a great guitar for singer-songwriters playing chords. And I always wondered why these guitars weren't used in bluegrass. Well, it's obvious they didn't have the scale length to really keep up with the other instruments. So we'll do a bit of Leo for you. Now I'm just going to say, this guitar to me at the moment doesn't sound as good as the Southerner Jumbo. This guitar has been in a case constantly. We keep this well under lock and key in a Carlton case. So maybe it maybe needs to breathe a little bit. We're going to do more videos of these guitars down the line, but this is our just initial video to get out to you. So, John Lee. Yeah, so open G is all good. So let's try the tuners are very responsive. Just talking quickly about the condition of the neck. The neck is in great condition. We have two very, very minor scuffs here and here about this part of the neck. We have a bit of finish checking right here. That's probably from it being on a stand in its lifetime. The tuners are very, very good. open C is always a bit of a test for the guitar. Why? Because it's you're kind of raising the tension on the high strings by tuning the B up to C and keeping the E where it is. And you lower the tension right off the other side on the lows. That's for you Australians out there, if you know that, or if you know that song in general, let us know. Okay, we'll do a little bit of, bit more of Leo. Finish with a little bit of John Fahey there. So, we'll tune it back up. Doing that stuff is a little bit hard. The over the thumb is not so easy. This has a bulky neck, as I should tell you. Not as bulky as the Southerner, but yeah. So a little bit of a test the first time you do that movement, but I'll play my thumb now, which is very close to a tortoiseshell kind of sound. Stop noodling. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good first take on what we're going to do with this guitar. We'll do some more videos in the future. If there's anything that you would like to hear, please let us know. If you want some sound bites of anything in particular that you want to hear on this guitar, if you're interested in it, we can send that through to you as well. I'll try and do my best to play what you want to hear. Yeah, my name is Nick Brightwell. This is a 1942 J-45 in very, very good conditions for its age. Reach out to us if you're interested. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.